out. Talk it out, show. Talk it out, show. Talk it out. Talk it out.
Yeah, talking out, trying to figure.
Hello, I'm here again with the basketball wives of LA.
All right. Oh yeah, I know that's probably good.
Okay, so I just recently, when I'm watching other people's shows and stuff, that Basketball Wives is still on. So I didn't even know that.
It's still going on. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'm at.
What season you in on that?
I think I'm on season 4.
Okay.
3 or 4. Hold on. 4, because 3 was really short.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm on season 4, and 4 is gonna be long. But this is where Shawnee's in this season, and you see Evelyn and you see Tammy. And for all of you who don't know who Evelyn and Tammy, they were on Basketball Wives of Miami with Shawnee. Okay, so Shawnee's now on here, and I understand Shawnee is the executive producer of Basketball Wives.
What happened? Did they move from Miami to LA?
I think they stopped doing Miami and just started doing LA. Okay. I think that's what happened. Oh. Not quite sure, just because I'm not there yet. And I haven't done any research. I'm going to start doing research on it so I have more information. But I have to really slow down on these shows that I'm talking to y'all about. But anyway, here we go. Jackie is always the one being pinned on and talked about as usual. And my family goes, they don't understand why Jackie is my favorite. And I said Jackie is my favorite because I'm watching her. You know what I mean? But if I was on the show with them, I would not like Jackie. Jackie has a personality that gets under my skin. It does. But what I don't like is I read the innuendos. Like, I don't just go off of what people say. I would read the innuendos. And to me, Jackie starts mess. Don't get me wrong to say Jackie don't start mess. Jackie starts mess. Okay. But Jackie starts a mess because people give her information, and then she goes and tells, and then she gets in her feelings, which she gets in her feelings a lot. No, just anything. She gets in her feelings easily all the time. But when she gets in her feelings, she gets mad real easy, and then she tells people's business and then say, how you gonna let them talk to you like that, such and such. There's this one time, I just gotta say this, I'm skipping over it. So okay, so Jackie and then went to, I think Beverly Hills or something, for vacation for the weekend. And they get into a big argument and discussion. Basically, Megan, the new girl that's on for this season, basically started it because they was playing a game. So you pull out the thing, and the question was things that you would want to change, from the present to late, to the future or something like that. I can't remember. And so, what's her name? Drea said, I would like to change. They said, I'm glad my family came, my kids came or something. And what I would like to change is to be more sympathetic to my friend. It was a big long spiel, but it was for Malaysia. It wasn't for nobody else but Malaysia. Brandy knew it, Malaysia knew it, Dre knew it. Everybody else might not have known it, but they knew it. Megan gets her turn and she goes, I don't like fake bitches and I don't like this. And so, like, are you saying it towards me or whatever the case may be? And so her and Brandy gets into it, and Megan gets the glasses, slams it on the table, and it breaks. So then Brandy gets up like she's gonna hit her, and then be like, and then so the big blowout. Jackie flew over to the other end, so Jackie was gonna try to act like she was gonna come back. I'm gonna say try to act like she was gonna come back, and Dre was like, no, let them handle it. No, stopping the way for her to get through or whatever. And then Dre, what's her name? I just said her name. Jackie came up there, and then came back to try to really stop it. And she got busted in the lip, and now she mad. So now she's sitting on the side, and
so Jackie was trying to stop it.
Yeah, she was
busted in the lip.
Yeah, so, and she was like, "Who busted me in the lip?" With it? Nobody knows because it was the heat of the moment. Yeah. You really wouldn't know. Yeah. So Megan looked and said, "Jackie didn't have my back," and I was defending Jackie, and I was like, No, you started that. You didn't defend Jackie. Because nobody was fighting with Jackie. Nobody nobody said nothing to Jackie.
Yeah.
Nobody, it was, I don't know where that came from. So then she was like, you didn't have my back and I was having your back. And I was like, her back from what? You didn't even claim her. And you mad that people keep telling you didn't claim her. But you mad. So it was just stupid. So then the big old fight. So then Jackie and Megan gets in it. Jackie spits on Megan and Megan gets mad at the bottle. Then they try to fight or whatever. So they sit somewhere. I don't know what it is. Where was it? I think it was before she spit on her. She said, okay, mind you, Jackie been drinking the whole day. So that's all, like, please put in mind that Jackie is drunk as a skunk. She's been drinking the whole day. But I know Malaysia and Brandy was like, you such and such and such and such, and I'm sick of you. And Jackie had her wine glass, her alcohol glass, and looked at me and go, you gonna let her talk to you like that?
And you laughing at her about that?
Because they was talking to Jackie. They was saying, Jackie, you no good. You such and such and such. And Jackie looked at Megan.
So drunk that she didn't even realize they were talking.
She looked at Megan and said, you gonna let them talk to you like that? Ooh.
They talking to her.
That was so hilarious.
Don't be getting drunk like that.
Oh, that was funny. I don't care what nobody said. That was funny. So anyway, so you gotta go for it. So now, they've been arguing or whatever, and they, all making up, because they a bunch of crazy bitty bats. They want to talk about Jackie crazy, but all of them ladies is crazy as hell. So now they in Puerto Rico.
Oh.
And it's, and of course, it's going to be another fight.
Yeah.
Wait, first, let me go back. So now we got dodgeball. And Megan rounded up the dodgeball because she wanted to get Jackie back for spitting on her, but we're going to do it a pleasant way. We're going to dodgeball. And I'm just going to throw the ball at her face a couple of 10 times. And that's, that's what, that was her goal. Because her first goal was to sleep with Doug, Jackie's husband. No. But she said, nah. I don't know how. I think she was just mad saying it. I don't think she really wanted to. But so they go to dodgeball. Drea goes and she says the first thing is, no, please don't take this personal. This is just a game. We're just having a good time. Megan's just talking. And Drea's like, nope, I'm going to take it personal. And then she left and went out there. And then she sat out there waiting for somebody to come chase her down. And so Megan came out with a show. This was Thotty, some Thotty, which was going to Drea. But, people go, well, that was malicious. But she did everything. And she even said her name was Fupa, the one that got her and Drea arguing and stuff like that. And Brandy was Biatch. And Drama Queen was Malaysia. So she did everybody's name. And, what everybody says negative about her, she just put it on the name as a positive thing. It was really cute. I was really impressed with Megan on that. I gave her back, and so she went over there. So her friend that she brought on the show went out there and said, "Come on in," and they talking. And then Megan came, "Why don't you just come in?" Why, called her a whore, something whore. She was all kinds of horses. So I don't know. But I just say, so Megan did all that. So I just wanted to put that in there because you guys probably like, what happened to that part? That was in there. Yeah, that was in there. And it was
ones who are watching or whatever.
Yeah, that already watched it or something like that. So I just wanted to say, yeah, that was in there. That was really good. I liked it. To them up. Now they're in Puerto Rico.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. No, because I forgot whatchamacallit, her got in a fight too.
Not a fight going on this show.
Yeah, Brandy threw the fries at Jackie. Jackie threw a drink on Brandy. But anyway, so now they're going to Puerto Rico, and Tammy's going to come with them to Puerto Rico.
Guess we just have to watch this because
there's so much, and there's so much I'm missing.
So much.
I might just have to come back. I might just have to come. I'm gonna end this right now because I done confused myself. I gotta slow myself down. So I'm trying to get to that Puerto Rico trip so bad that I'm forgetting. Like when Tammy came in and everybody was excited. Well, Jackie was excited to see Tammy. And they was what's her name? Shawnee did a rooftop party and for them brunch or whatever. So Tammy came in and then they jumped down Angel's face, and that's a friend of Drea. And because Drea has been acting up. And Drea says she didn't like cancer. Like, your cancer story is boring. Yeah, people are here to see me and my whole story.
Right.
Me being a whole hoe is more exciting than your cancer story.
That's right.
And then, Brandy went off. Like, Brandy went smooth off.
Who said that?
Drea. And then Drea came to the cancer event, and Brandy was like, "Why are you here? My story is boring."
Yeah.
And Drea tried to act like, "No, I didn't say that," but the cameraman showed that she did say that because it was like way out there and it was dark. It was like it wasn't even a good camera view. Like it was no lighting or nothing in there. So I don't think Drea realized that they had copped that on film.
Yeah, probably.
And so then they got an argument at the cancer thing. Drea left. And so did Angel. And Angel already been having issues with Malaysia because Malaysia, she made her the dress for the Gatsby thing, but it didn't cover her butt supposedly the right way. And then she was supposed to be doing another thing where she, because, what's her name? I just said her name. Malaysia is doing a bedding. So you get, comforter sheets, pillowcases, all that stuff. And so she bought underwear. She said, I wanted you to bring underwear. She brings these underwear. They were really nice. They weren't slutty or hoish or anything like Malaysia was trying to say they was, but she didn't want to wear it. So then she just wore a pants and a t-shirt. So, not a t-shirt, pants and a shirt. And I'm like, well, you knew you was going to do that anyway. Why would you have her bring all this stuff to do this? It didn't make no sense. I mean, like, you could have still did that one and said, oh, I'm going to bed, and this is my new nightgown, I'm going to bed. Yeah. You could have made it look classy. Yeah. And she didn't have nothing that was hoish and raunchy, nothing going up the slit of her ass, nothing like that. It was cool. But I don't understand that. So I was really irritated with Malaysia with that myself. So Brandy's mad holding all that in, and then they keep talking about Drea and Angel's trying not to be a person that just sit there and let somebody talk about a friend. She's like, I don't think she meant it like that, blah, blah, blah. And I understand Brandy getting mad, like, you weren't there, shut the F up, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what was meant. You weren't there. Yeah. I get that, too. Yes. But Angel, I understood her place. She was torn. Like, I'm meeting you guys, and I met you guys through Drea and all that. But found out Drea said she ain't coming back on. That show's over. I ain't seen Drea since. Oh, wow. Now, when I come back, we'll talk about Puerto Rico.
I guess so.
Talk it out, show, talk it out.